Hey, good morning, Saginaw Bay fishermen and fisherwomen. This is the Saginaw Bay weather forecast from Mark Torregrossa and Frank's Great Outdoors in Linwood. This would be for Saturday, February 8th. We have a snow coming across Saginaw Bay this afternoon tonight. It looks like a 2 to 4 inch snow, we'd call it, by, say, 3 to 6 a.m. on Sunday. Main story here for ice fishing, the 1 to 2 week forecast looks fully cold and looks like most days will increase the thickness of ice rather than take away any ice. So let's get on into it. The storm system, you can see it forming off to the west. Not really a snowstorm for Michigan in February, but it's a snow. Northern half of the state. This is the radar forecast, 3 this afternoon, 4, 5, 6. So if you like to fish in the snow, you will be doing it by mid-afternoon on through the night. If you don't like to fish in the snow, you better be prepared. So this is 9, 10, 11, midnight. And we go to 4 a.m. It's breaking down. That's why I say it ends sometime, midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning. This is tomorrow morning. Should be just a few flurries, maybe even some sunshine. And through the day tomorrow, looks like it's dry conditions. So total snowfall out of this, like I said, we'll call it 2 to 4 inches on the bay. Now, very active weather pattern coming up the next couple of weeks. Several mature winter storms lined up out in the Pacific, and we'll start to take that track to bring us snow. So here's our system tonight. Winds on something like this go easterly this afternoon to northeast quickly this evening to north to northwest already by morning. And then we go to Monday. Pretty quiet weather pattern. You don't see much pressure gradient. Remember the black squiggly lines, the more of those over lower Michigan, the stronger the winds are. So when you only see 1 or 2, my rule of thumb, if you haven't paid attention, 5 miles an hour for every isobar. So when you only see 1 or 2 in lower Michigan, it's a fairly light wind pattern. Here's Tuesday, a storm system misses to the south. This is next Wednesday into Thursday, puts us into a full-fledged snow shield once again. Northeast winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Then this would be Friday, and then the next one already by Saturday. All of these are, have the signs of 3 to 6 or 4 to 8 inch snows. So there could be 3 or 4 of those coming up in the next 2 to 3 weeks. This is next weekend, would be a windy, snowy weekend if this held true. And look at what we got next on Wednesday the 19th, another storm system. And the key here is for ice fishing, all of these storms, the center tracks to our south. That means Saginaw Bay stays on the cold side of the storm, stays below freezing almost all hours. Now we're out to February 22nd, and we are still in the grips of winter. Here's the total snowfall of this European ensemble over the next 16 days, and it says a foot of snow over the bay, which, remember, that's 51 tweaks, meaning some would say less than a foot and some would say more, and that's a pretty snowy weather pattern. Now look at the high temperatures. So today we're mid-20s, tomorrow low 20s for highs, Monday mid to upper 20s, Tuesday 20ish, Wednesday 20ish, Thursday low 20s, next Friday maybe in the teens to 20s, Saturday in the 20s, Sunday in the 20s. This model wants to bring a lobe of the polar vortex about February 17th, 18th. It's been showing that, and it's been very good and very accurate. I don't know if it'll be quite that cold, but the point is it continues to maintain ice, and we go out to February 22nd and we're still cold. I don't believe this 22nd. That tells me that we build ice through 22nd. That tells me you will be ice fishing at some point in early March. All right, wind field today. Not too terrible this afternoon, probably under 10, but toward evening picks up out of the northeast, going to 15 to 20 miles an hour, and then overnight backs to the west, north to the northwest. By tomorrow morning, northwest at sunrise, we better call it 10 to 15 miles an hour in the bay areas that you fish. And during the day picks up, we better call it northwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour. So it'll be pretty vigorous tomorrow on the wind. Monday, the wind dies down. This is sunrise Monday, Monday afternoon, Monday evening. So you're probably under 12 miles an hour. Tuesday could be a light wind day also. There's Tuesday, maybe under 10 miles an hour all day. So we're getting periods now where we have under 10 mile an hour winds, and this is Wednesday. And then the next stronger wind out of the northeast would be as that storm system passes to our south on Thursday. So you wanted ice, you got ice, and you get to continue ice fishing. And the danger from extreme winds is starting to come down. Of course, I always have to encourage you to keep an eye on that, but we don't see any 30, 40, 50 mile an hour type wind in the near future. So, hey, there's your Saginaw Bay weather forecast. I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, 36 years trying to outguess Mother Nature. And all but 2 of those years with a Great Lake to my northeast by about a mile. North side of Chicago, then 2 years out in Iowa, weird. Then Traverse City, then Flint, Saginaw, then Green Bay, then back to Flint, Saginaw, and Traverse City. So there you go. Take care, have fun, catch lots of fish. I see those great pictures.